What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We're back on 4 Lakes by Stevie. Let's get to it. All right, chat, it is time to farm. I'm ready for it. We've got corn harvest, it looks like. I haven't been in farm since Saturday, so sand camp, don't say that. We're in the middle of corn harvest. We got 7 and 19 to go, it looks like. And then that's right, we were gonna chaff up in the big field. So I'm already in a combine, so you know, might as well just like pitter patter, change my thingy doofer to field 19. Auto drive. And actually I'm gonna head this way first so that we can get where the trucks go. We can get that taken care of. I did not mean to hit H. My bad. My bad, my bad. Oh no, my game's lagging. Jack, what's going on? How you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. KZ, what's up as well? Did I not? Hold on. There we go. Thought I unhosted. Or unfolded. Now I need to try self-host. Yeah. Sean, I think I'm gonna wait till I get the network card upgraded in the computer. So I hope that's gonna fix my issues. I don't know to be like for sure, but it can't hurt, right? It can't hurt. By the way, I just see a YouTube tab open and I'm very concerned. I'm like, that's not supposed to be open while I'm streaming, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Do let me know if you guys see any like drop frames or anything weird. I will in a heartbeat cancel the YouTube upload. Don't you worry about that, chat. We'll shut it down. Okay, Bert. All right, Bert. Bert, chill it. Oh man. 900. Dang, Troy. Like I said, I know I have an issue with my computers. That's the whole issue right now. The internet's good. It's my computer that has issues. So he's harvesting with his pipe in the crop. Rocks, the only reason I'm doing this is because this is where the tippers will go. And it's a whole lot easier to go ahead and harvest a little bit here where the tippers go before we send tippers here, because then now we don't have to dodge the tippers, you know. We don't have to dodge any wrenches or any tippers or anything, you know, just saying. So yeah, it was quite an install yesterday for the fiber guys, by the way. We wanted them to come in through the existing basically where our coax cable comes into our house, which is actually up through our soffit. Wow, okay. All jeepers. All jeepers. I might have missed a little. I've been farmed since Saturday, chat, okay? I'm gonna be a little rusty today, alright? So no judging today, alright? Go ahead, John, you're good. You're good. Oh, you're good. I gotta get my skipper. Anyway, so we wanted them to install the fiber like through the existing where our what's it called comes in, you know, the Spectrum coax line. Where are all of our tippers at? Actually, some tippers would be lovely. Really, one here? Really? Only one? But anyway, so we had to mutilate the soffit just a little bit, but it was one of those things where we were determined and the installer was on board. He's like, I don't have to drill any holes. I'm cool with that. And so we got that done. And where are the rest of our tippers at? They gotta be just like, is it those tractors sitting in the homestead there? Ah, here's the army. The tipper army has arrived. Oh, weird. Why are we lagging? Anyway, so we got that like going, and the guy shows up. The first guy shows up, And he's like, oh, I'm training a new guy. Like, okay, so that's fine. So there's 2 guys, right? Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, did I mess that up? I did. Okay. Maybe I can't upload to YouTube while I'm streaming. Why is it lagging? Anyway, so they get here. 2 guys get here. And then he goes, hey, just to let you know, my boss is coming. My boss is coming to do like a live audit. And we're just like, oh, okay. So we ended up with 3 guys from the fiber company here in my backyard. And then Mr. Neighbor guy, you guys know the neighbor. Mr. Neighbor guy, he apparently is what? Okay. He apparently is very interested in getting fiber soon as well. So he was over here being like, you know, well, how do you guys do this? How do you guys do that? How do you do that? How do you do that? And like super nosy, right? Which was great. It was great. Fiber rocks about. I think, I don't know. Vigorous Bull had a really good idea, Sean, the other day of an emote to like change that out for. So we'll see. We shall see. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, we ended up with like 3 installers, nosy neighbor, like all of the things yesterday. It's just like, oh my God, you guys, like, and the whole time, like, neighbor guy is just being like super judgy about everything, you know. Like, I know my setup is unconventional. I know it's weird to have like a quote unquote temporary room in your garage, you know. I understand that. So well, no Wi-Fi. I mean, there might still be a time, Sean, where like, you know, we lose internet or something, you know. You never know, man. Hopefully not. I do know sometime within the next 2 weeks. Sometime within the next 2 weeks, they will be here and they will be actually burying the line in the backyard. As of right now, the fiber line runs from the back right corner of my yard. Oh, kind of down the fence line between my yard and Casey's yard. And then like kind of comes behind the house. And just lay it on the ground right now. So yeah, that's where it is right now. So it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, we're using 4% network up there and 0% up there. Okay. All right. I didn't realize how little Farm Sim actually uses. It's like nothing to actually like play. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, it was kind of weird having like everybody and their brother here in the at my house to install. So yeah. Wolf 6, thank you. I know it's long overdue. I should have got it a long time ago, and you know, the only thing holding me up from like getting it installed was just me setting it up, and I don't know, I like to procrastinate, you know. So I'm glad to have it, and it's all good. And then actually yesterday I unhooked the oh, what's it called? Unhooked the oh God, the what's it called? Unhooked the router. No, the modem. Unhooked the modem from is that a new emote? Is that new? I have never seen it before. If it I didn't know that was new. I guess Carson listens to clips, huh? Oh God, John, you're good. I hope you got, you know. But what was I gonna say? I don't even remember anymore. That's bad chat? Wow. Thing 4 foot. Oh god. Ugh. No good. No, thank you. All good, John. It's fine, man. Okay, that's dude's still caught up over there, dude. Dude, you started moving and then you like stopped. Come on, bro. Oh, anyway, no, that's what I was gonna say. I unhooked the Spectrum modem yesterday, as you do, and we went and canceled our Spectrum internet yesterday. It's done. It's gone. We disconnected. We're good to go. And the customer service. Yeah, sorry. I was distracted by nothing today. Yeah, we disconnected the Spectrum modem because, you know, there's no point in having it, you know, sitting over here plugged in or anything. And we took it right to the Spectrum store that's closest to our house, and we walked in with it. And I know other places do this, but like it annoys me because it's Spectrum. Okay, you walk in and you're greeted by a tablet on like a little stand right inside the door, right? Okay, which whatever. You have to sign in. You got to put your first name, your last, your first name, your last, like initial, you know. Pretty much, Troy. You're greeted by basically a tablet on a little kiosk thing, and you have to sign into it. You got to tell it why you're there. All that stuff. I don't even know what Dad pushed. It's Spectrum's dad's account, so I was with him, but I have nothing to. I can't, like, you know, I can't make changes to it or anything. So whatever. And this lady calls us up finally. You know, we're one of, you know, 0 customers in there, but oh, you got to sign in. You know, and so we go up and she's like, you know, what can we help you with? And we said, hey, well, here's our modem. We're canceling our internet. Oh, why? And I just felt like saying, because it's crap. But I didn't. I was respectful, and I just didn't say anything. And Dad goes, oh, it's just time for a change, you know. Just saying. 2 fiber companies. Nice, Sean. 2 fiber companies? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. But yeah, I felt like saying, like, it's crap. But I didn't. And I just, you know. We're moving. That would have been a good one. Except for we're keeping our internet, or our, sorry, not our internet, our TV for now. We are keeping that through Spectrum for right now. I have Rokus for the house. The problem is, and we've talked about this extensively in the past, is teaching my aunt how to use a Roku. I don't think is going to be, it's not going to be fun. So I'm not looking forward to that, and I don't even know if I actually want to do it. I don't know. I mean, we reduced our bill yesterday by $90. So we were paying about $90 for internet through Spectrum. So we were able to turn that off at least, you know. So that's good. The new internet's like $74. So yeah. Getting rid of the trash. But the customer service at so I know that Roku is easy. I can use Roku. I don't have a problem with that. I have an aunt that lives with us who's developmentally disabled, and teaching her how to do new things is difficult. Give her a cheat sheet. I don't think she could do that, honestly, Sam. So they sent sales reps out to get you back. Wow. Bob, that's crazy. That's crazy. Dang. Yeah, Sean, that's probably what's gonna happen is, like, if she needs something, I'll just end up having to do it from, like, my phone. That's probably what's gonna happen, Sean, yeah. I mean, for the most part, she watches like 3 channels, so it's like not hard for her to, you know, she watches like 3 shows, you know what I mean? So not a huge deal there, but at the same time, it's just trying to teach her new things is difficult. Want you back, and you're like, that's funny. I can't. So okay, so we should look forward to sales reps coming out to the house, huh? All right. And 3 clicks. Wow. That's not bad. And actually, I don't know if it's related to us canceling our internet, but magically yesterday, Game Show Network disappeared on our cable, which I don't care about, but my aunt does. Game Show Network disappeared and a whole bunch of other stuff. We lost I bet we lost 10 channels yesterday magically on our cable. And it's just like, how convenient, you know? Just saying. So yeah. Nice, Sean. Nice. All right. Got an email. I ordered some more tractor parts, y'all. Speaking of the tractor, it's not going like I want it to at all, chat. Those darn bearings for the reverse gears, you can't find them. Apparently, they're not a thing anymore. So we're gonna end up having to put the bearings back in that we took out. So, yeah. They're the #1 best-selling internet provider in America. Yeah, because, you know, up until not that long ago, they were our only option, Troy. That's why. You know, that's the only reason we had them, was because we had no other options. So, companies want to make money. That's all they think about for some reason, right, Infinity? Right. But no. So, it's all good. I'm happy with the internet so far. I'm not happy with what my computers are doing with it. But I'm happy that, like, Dad and First Time are both getting really good speeds. And I'm uploading to YouTube right now. Not one video either, by the way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 uploads going to YouTube right now. And, you know, the live stream, plus I'm gaming. And I'm thrilled by that, you know? Yeah. You know, the fact that I'm like, I got all that going on at one time. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with Spectrum, and I'm not going to like trash them as a company. It's very like locational. You know, I know for a fact out in the newer parts of my county where it's all like, you know, say in the last 10 years built or even newer than that, Spectrum's great out there because everything's new. Plow saying camp on the second channel, yeah. Sure do. Not saying anything. But yeah, so I mean in areas where stuff is new, Spectrum's the fantastic. The Dad and I were talking about this yesterday. The line in our backyard is probably like 40 years old. You know? Just saying. Plugger, they're like the main input shaft bearings are like standard bearings, but these on the reverse gear are very odd. Let's put it that way. They're very, very odd. I don't know if I have a picture of them that I could show you, but they're weird. You've never had a good experience with Spectrum? Yeah, we haven't really either. Honestly. Yeah. How would Microsoft Flight Sim run on the new internet? I don't know, Sean. That game's just a PC hog, bro. But yeah. Oh, have fun with that, Saint Camp. Have fun. I did see that, yeah, Sam. Betcha I did. I sure did. Yeah, the going back to the bearings though, the input shaft bearings, they're like super simple. It's these darn reverse ones. They're like I don't even know what you call them. I gotta see if I got a picture, Plugger. I gotta see. Dad's been in contact with, there's a website that actually shows them. But you contact them and they're like, oh, we only sell to like auto parts stores or something. And then like he went there and they're like, no. And he called some bearing shop in St. Louis and they're like, no. So it's just a whole thing. It's unfortunate is what it is, but I don't think they're actually that bad. Plus, once we actually put like, you know, proper oil in there, I don't think they'll be that bad. I do have a picture actually. Hold on. I have a picture. Picture. There is no benefit to double tires on the tractors. No. It's honestly just for looks in the game. All right, Plugger, you got Discord pulled up, sir? Hey, I couldn't do this. Hey, I just uploaded an image to Discord, and that used to drop frames on my stream when I would do that. Just a simple picture used to do that. Not anymore. Let's go. All right. Okay, so it's the bearings on the right. Those two on the right, those are the ones we're having trouble finding. The other one's just like a taper bearing. That's not a big deal. Dad, I think he's either got those or I don't know. I'm pretty sure he has those though. The one on the left. We need two of the one on the left and two of those two on the right is what we really need. And I think we're gonna end up putting them back in. So, because there's even the guy on YouTube that Dad and I watched that's rebuilding the same tractor, and he's like a machinist and he's doing everything perfect, and he'll actually take parts out of the tractor and he'll machine them to make them better, and he put his same bearings back in for the reverse gears too. So I'm assuming you just can't find the darn things out there. So, and if you can find them, they're coming out of a donor tractor most likely, but I don't know. So kind of a whole thing. They don't look special. You've gotten them from bearing shops. Okay. All right. So, Wolf 6, I have a known issue with my computers where I don't get full speeds, but my dad and my brother, they were testing on their computers yesterday and they were getting like 9 each way, 900. I'm only getting at most, I saw like 6 the other day. Yesterday. But I have network cards. No, they're not rough. They're pretty smooth still. They're just loud when they're in use, you know, they're just loud. That's the big thing. But yeah, so I like I said, I have a known issue with my computers. So I'm not getting full speeds, but here's the big thing. I may not be getting full speeds right now, but I have, what did I say? 7, 5, 6? I don't even know. A bunch of YouTube uploads going right now. I'm live streaming and I'm playing the game and I got Starbase Live pulled up there and like, I don't have any issues. Yeah, so Infinity, I don't have the network cards in the computer right now. They're in a box behind me to my left. I have not installed them. Like I said, it's a known issue with these motherboards. We found it on like a message board or something a while back where they're just like, yeah, that particular motherboard is kind of garbage when it comes to network. But it was never an issue with my outbound or inbound internet. It was only an issue for like file transfers. Because obviously, you know, file transfer between two computers when you're going M.2 to M.2 should be, you know, like darn near a gig, right? I was getting like 30 megs. 30 megs instead of, you know, a gig. Or even like, you know, 500 megs or something, you know. So, yeah. So I have network cards. I just haven't taken the time to put them in yet. I was hoping to do it last night, but we stayed at the farm a lot later than I thought we were going to. Of course, we didn't get to the farm till after 4 o'clock yesterday. So. We were barely at the farm. Let's put it that way. By the time we turned around and came home. And then we waited in line at Taco Bell for like ever, chat. Golly, it was terrible. The lady in front of us was like a DoorDasher, Grubhubber. And I think she got at least two orders, if not 3. And it took forever. And then we pulled up and there's like, oh, here's your food. It's like, wait a minute. How's that work? Y'all making orders out of order or something here. I don't know. It was kind of weird, but yeah. Everything felt pretty smooth to me. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. All right, Bert. Anyway, they're just a little noisy. That is all. But see, we're going to put, it calls for 20 weight oil. We're putting 30 back in it. So hopefully that'll, you know, get some good oil on them, quiet them down a little bit, right? Yeah. And really, when we started on the whole taking the transmission apart and everything, our input shaft bearings, they're definitely a little on the noisy side. And then while we were in there, we're like, well, let's go ahead and take the reverse gears out. You know what I mean? So the reverse gears would live. I would be okay putting those back in, the ones that we took out. We didn't trash them or anything when we took them out. They just basically fall right out. So not a real issue there, you know. But the 2 other gears on the input shaft, they're getting replaced. That's for sure. But yeah, it's all good. So if we can find them, cool. If not, well, that's fine too. To be honest, I haven't even done any research on them. Dad said he was gonna handle it, so I just let him handle it, you know. And then we can't find them, we can't find them. If we can find them, we can find them, kind of thing, you know. So it is what it is, you know. I just keep looking over, like, oh no, just watching. You know, the other thing I'm noticing too is the bit rate is so consistent. It's bouncing between 62.85 and like 61.95. Like, it's just bouncing a little bit. On Spectrum, that bit rate number would bounce all over the place. It's being very consistent right now, so there's 57. I saw 57 for a second, 68. That's still bouncing, but it's not bad. Pretty happy with it so far, you know. Just the fact that I'm uploading to YouTube while I'm streaming is just wild to me. You know what I mean? Like, that is wild. So yeah. Sonic Blaze, I'm doing well. How are you? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Don't draft anything? Awesome. Yeah, no, it's pretty solid right now. Pretty darn solid. Oh, you know what? I wanted to pull that up today, chat. We might have had the cops in my neighborhood the past 2 days, chat. And not for my house or anything that I'm involved with. I did talk to an officer the other day. Okay, nothing's going on over there right now. I did talk to a female officer who's super nice and kind of cute, not gonna lie. But anyway, that was on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah. Cops were here Tuesday. And then they were here yesterday when we got home again, so. Yeah.
Bear0313 cheered X100. Don't tell Carson you can upload while playing. You'll have no excuses for finishing your YouTube homework.
Oh yeah, Bear, good point. Bear, thanks for the bits. Yeah, if Carson asks, I'm still on Spectrum chat, okay? Door Slammer's house. Yeah, actually, it's the house across the street, Bert. Yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what's going on across the street, but basically, I think it's an ex-girlfriend of the guy from like 22 years ago. Yahoo! So
Trent and Zach cheered X100, big fact spare.
Oh my god, you guys. I talked to her for like 3 seconds. John, stop. Trent, thanks for the bits. No, so here's what happened, right? Y'all ready for this? Apparently, there's a lady who's like an ex-girlfriend of the guy that lives across the street from us. And as far as I know, the guy that lives across the street from us has a current girlfriend who I think was at his house yesterday when it went down yesterday too. Anyway, so apparently this ex-girlfriend, which we've totally seen over there before, and she's kind of an older lady. I'm thinking she's like way older than the guy that lives across the street from us. Anyway, she apparently called 911 on Tuesday, and I don't really know what the call was because it wasn't on like the public police side on the radio, right? Which was weird, but whatever, because I may have like gone back and listened to and tried to figure it out. Anyway, so they get here. It was a female officer first, just saying, and she rolls up, she talks to her for a little bit, and then an ambulance shows up, and they like got the cardiac monitor out and some bags, and then they like checked her out. I guess she was like sitting on the front porch, right? So then fast forward a little bit, and a taxi shows up. Ambulance leaves without the lady. Taxi shows up. We're like, okay. So they're trying to get her a ride to get her somewhere. So the taxi turns around in my buddy Casey's driveway. And at this point, the cop was gone. The cop got in her truck, and she took off as soon as the taxi, like, as soon as the lady got in the taxi, the cop took off. So I was like, okay. So Dad and I are sitting in the living room, like, eating our dinner, watching this, you know, staring out the window, you know, as we do, as nosy neighbors do. And we are watching, and the taxi turns around in my buddy Casey's driveway, and then stops right at the end of the driveway of the house across the street. Well, the lady gets back out of the taxi and just goes back up to the front porch of this house and sits down up on a chair. And we're just like, well, that's kind of sketchy, you know? And didn't think anything of it. I was like, I got stuff to do in the garage. I was trying to like clean up here a little bit and vacuum out here. I haven't vacuumed out here in a while, and well, it's kind of nice that we're all vacuumed out here now. It's a whole new world, you know? But anyway, so, you know, we're not really paying attention, and I'm kind of watching on my camera, like I have my phone in my monitor stand or on my keyboard stand, like kind of just paying attention, but not. Well, then she goes over and talks to Terry, the other neighbor, and then I wasn't paying attention. I like took our trash down to the street, like, you know, just doing stuff, and wasn't paying attention. And then I'm like vacuuming out here, and all of a sudden my dad's like yelling at me. He's like, hey, you know, did you see where she went? And I was like, nah, I'm not paying attention. He goes, well, the cop's at the front door, wants to know where she went. I was like, okay. So I like take my phone and I go talk to the cop, the female officer. It was kind of cute, but anyway. And so I like go talk to her, and I'm like, I'm trying to like find the footage, but of course this is when we're having internet problems on Tuesday. So like, you know, it's hard to,
Tomcat,
you know, scrub through. It's hard to scrub through footage when you're having internet issues, you know. Tomcat, thanks for the bits and trigger and a hype train. Appreciate you, bro. So I like start scrubbing through, you know, because I was like, she definitely went over there and talked to them, and I watched her go back to that front porch. Beyond that,
slummy kind of guy.
Trent and Zach cheered X100.
I was like, Trent, thanks for the bits, appreciate it. But I was like, beyond that, I was like, I don't know where she went. So they like looking, because they're like, apparently she called 911 again, and they were concerned that maybe she was like, they were concerned that maybe she was like laying in the house and like, you know, needed medical attention or something. And so I'm scrubbing through footage on my phone, standing on my front porch, and about that time I look up, and a neighbor from across the street, 2 houses down, is holding this lady's hand and walking her up the street towards the cops. And I just yell, because the officers were still like looking at the house and stuff. So I just yelled like officers, and they looked at me, and I just pointed, and then they like went down there, and they ended up calling her a different taxi. Exactly, that was my reaction to this whole thing. Dave, what's going on, man? Thank you for the bits, sir. For the bits, appreciate it, dude. So the officers end up calling her a different taxi, and this time they put her in the taxi and they stood on the driveway and waited until the taxi got off of our street before they left. So that was Tuesday. Yesterday, and apparently she was highly intoxicated, and I guess the homeowner, the guy that lives across the street, just didn't want her there, but he wasn't on scene on Tuesday, which was weird, right? So yesterday, Dad and I, like, we get the internet installed, we cancel our, Spectrum, and we go to the farm for a while, and we finally come home. It's like 8 o'clock, right? By the time we made it home last night. Yeah, the cops are outside again. And apparently the same song and dance happened. Somehow she got back over here. I don't even know where she lives. But somehow she got back over here and was chilling on his front porch, and the cops came, and they called her another ambulance to check her out because apparently she was highly intoxicated. Yeah, drunk ex-girlfriend, exactly. So apparently, yeah, she was here again yesterday. I had another ambulance come out. My aunt told us all this because she was home watching it. And right as Dad and I were coming down the street, there's two cop cars, actually 3 cops. And they were putting her into the back of a cop car. I don't think they arrested her because she wasn't like, handcuffed or anything. I think they were giving her a ride somewhere. So I'm trying to keep an eye on, the neighborhood today via my one camera, just to see if anything happens again today. Oh, did I mention that his current girlfriend was at the house yesterday too? When all this was going down? At least I think it's his current girlfriend. It could be a daughter. I'm not sure. It's some lady with a Jeep with, it's all customized and it's really nice. Nice Jeep. But anyway, it was a whole thing, y'all. So we've had the cops in this neighborhood more in the past 2 days than we have in like my entire life. The drunk tank. They might, I don't know. I feel like if you're going to the drunk tank, you're probably getting handcuffed, right? Maybe not. I mean, they're treating her super nice. I mean, she is an older lady. I don't know how old she is. I would imagine she's got quite a drinking problem, to be honest. But she seems old, which is weird because the guy's maybe only like 50. Maybe he's a little older than I think too. I don't actually know how old he is, but she seems like way old. She seems like a 75, 80-year-old drunk is what she seems like, honestly. I don't know. I don't know how old she is. Maybe she just drinks so much that she seems way older. I don't know. But anyway, so we've had some neighborhood drama in the last couple days. It's been interesting. So I can't wait to see what happens today, And like nobody in this neighborhood even has the guy's phone number. A couple of us were talking and we're just like, oh yeah, do you have his number? And we're like, no. Do you have his number? We're like, no. None of us have his number. We're like, well, we should probably get it in case, the cops show up at his house again when he's not home. And so it's just like, what a train wreck, man. Honestly, is really what it comes down to. It's just a train wreck. So unfortunate situation. Let's put it that way. Very unfortunate, but, yeah, I'm over here with like popcorn watching, because not, I could roll the playback on my camera, but I also have the thing where I can go back on the scanner and listen to it, from like a year if I want to, and it's the whole thing. And man, I just don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. I haven't actually talked to the neighbor. I do want to talk to the neighbor and be like, bro, whose Jeep is that? Because that thing's sick. It's all tricked out. It's all like jacked up. It's got big tires. And it's got, like, it's a purple theme. So, like, the seats are black and purple. And, it's like something I would make in GTA. Or something. It looks kind of cool, though. Just saying. It actually did look kind of cool. So it's the whole thing. So it's been an eventful couple days in the old neighborhood here. Just throwing it out there. It's been an eventful couple days. All right, we're going to rotate. Oh, we got to get off the road. Out of the way. Move. Get out the way. All right. Now, again, before I change, we're just going to run off that same field for a minute before we change all the things over. I feel like that's just farm sim, right? That's not because of my upload, right? It could be. I doubt it. Oh, man. Sean. The owner of the Jeep is not, just like the owner of the BMW, not interested. I just think the Jeep's cool looking. That's all. Okay? Gosh. Not interested, but the Jeep is cool looking, okay? It's okay to like cars and stuff, you know? Like, that's okay. You guys always have to make it weird. Which is, I would expect nothing less, you know? I would expect nothing less from any of you than to make things awkward and weird, and yeah. It was funny. I was, you know, kind of BSing with the two installer guys, not the boss guy. He was pretty, like, you know, he's a boss, you know. But the two installer guys were pretty chill and said something about Twitch. And the one guy's the guy that was being trained, he's like, "Oh, what do you play?" And I was like, because I hesitate to tell people, 'cause I don't want them to find me, to be honest. People I meet in real life. But I was like, I stream farm sim, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I've been wanting to get into that." And I was like, "Oh, it's the most relaxed gaming you'll ever do, you know." But the other guy was like, "Oh, I would have pinned you to be an American truck player." I was like, "Well, I've played that too." Don't worry, I got you. No, they both knew what Twitch was. I don't think they like participate much with Twitch, but they knew what it was. But it was just funny when I was like, "Yeah, I'm a farm simmer," and they're like, "Oh, I would have thought you would have been American truck." Like, way to typecast or stereotype or something, you know? I thought it was funny though. It made me laugh. That guy gonna clear that? Oh, just by the hair on his. Nope. Never mind. Nope. Not gonna make it. Not gonna happen, chat. Don't get the joke. Yeah, I know, Sean. I know, but you know, it is what it is. I can't really control it. You know, there are a lot of changes, yes. But, you know, I have a feeling that they're going to, they're going to backpedal on that one change, probably. If they don't, they're really stupid. But yeah. I don't know. Twitch really needs to pull their head out of their backside and, like, you know, figure out a few things. Wow, Troy. Wow, Troy. Just wow, bro. Good evening. My day is great. My day's great. How's your day? Welcome in. Honestly, though, the changes they announced the other day with, like, the ad thing doesn't affect me at all. I'm not saying it couldn't affect me in the future, but it doesn't affect me at all. So I don't really care about that one, to be honest. I understand why people are upset. Twitch Turbo. Twitch Turbo's been a thing for a long time. Unless they made some change I'm unaware of with Twitch Turbo, but they backtracked. You know the really funny thing about that, Sean? was in their own examples that they put out of screenshots of like a dummy stream of the whole 3% thing. Their example took up more than 3% of the screen. Their own example broke the rules. Yeah, what's going on? Welcome in, y'all. What's poppin', chat? How y'all doing today? Oh, man. 7 p.m. in the UK. You betcha, y'all. Yep. But yeah, so their own example already broke, like, the new ad thing. Which, you know, you can't make that up, you know? We'll just put it that way. You can't make that up. All right, let's change field 7, chat. John, go ahead and change to 7. I'll get the zippers changed over as well. I don't need to actually click on them. I can do it from the menu, but I always forget about that. I can do it from right here. See, look at us. We're dancing. We can do it, chat. Field 7 and field 7. All right. Zippers have been changed. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? What's popping? Yeah, so those ad changes they don't really affect me. I don't know anything about the new turbo. Which technically, you know, if you do have turbo, your streamer is still getting money from that. Which is not taking all of that money. I assume they take a giant cut of it. I don't know how much, like, how they divvy that out. But there is a line in, like, my revenue from turbo. So 11.99 per month. I gotcha. So I feel like that's been a thing for a long time, Infinity. I know turbo's been around forever. Turbo has been around for a long time, so yeah. Ad free. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, I know that turbo's been around forever. And like I said, there is a line. I couldn't tell you because I just don't know the number. But there is a line in, like, the revenue breakdown on Twitch that says, like, turbo. And then I couldn't tell you what I made off that last month. I have no idea. There's not a ton of people that come in here with turbo. I know, like, Fisher Chris, he runs turbo. I feel like there's not a lot of turbo people in here ever, so I wouldn't expect to, you know, see that. I wouldn't expect that to be a big number. Let's put it that way. Can I get a tipper, please? Tipper. I need it. You don't understand. I need a tipper. Is that guy stuck on a tree? Is that what's going on there? You betcha.
Polygoty just resubscribed for 23 months. Ding dong. Next stop 24 month. Feels like forever with all that TED talk. Up.
Goaty, not much, brother. What's going on, dude? How are you? What's poppin', goat? All that TED talk. Wow. Wow, goaty. You know I have a valid point at least once in a while, right? At least once in a while, I have a valid point. Actually, hey, John, will you just stop here so that we can, like, I can empty? This other guy's gonna go back around the loop, but it's a whole thing. There we go. We'll just, you know, casually cheat the system here. Goaty, appreciate the tier 3 for 23 months, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Do appreciate it, bro. All good here, goat. All good, bro. Got that new internet. We're just, you know, cruising. I'm empty enough. Empty enough. The best part of getting the new internet was going into the Spectrum store yesterday and canceling Spectrum internet. And the customer service was so bad while we were there, Chad. Anyway. It was so bad. For some reason, they didn't have water at this particular Spectrum store. And it's in like a shopping center. And the lady we were with took a phone call from somebody while she was helping us. Okay. And I'm assuming it was like a boss. And she kept listing off like all the businesses in that shopping center. And they're like, she just kept going, well, they don't have water and they don't have water and they don't have water. They're closed and they're closed. It's like, well, then close and just put a sign on the door and lock it up and go home. Like, what do you... 200. Nice, Cody. Nice. How is it so far, bro? Cody, I'm uploading to YouTube right now, live streaming and playing the game, and like my ping's usually down in the 20s, low 30s. So we're chilling, bro. We're chilling, you know. Yeah, it was just like, you know, I get, okay, you don't have water at a place of business, you can't use the bathroom. Maybe you just close the door and go home for the day, you know. It was the whole thing. It was a whole thing, y'all. Because the big thing, like, she canceled it, and then, like, she took the phone call right away, and Dad was like, I want to know, like, what's my bill gonna be? Like, what am I expecting my next bill to be? And she just, like, walked away from us for, like, 5 minutes. And the whole time, Dad and I are just looking at each other like, should we just leave, or should we stay? Like, what should we do? Yeah, right, Infinity, right? So it was kind of funny. We're just like, what do we do? Like, where do we put our hands? This is awkward, you know? That's really what it was. We just like awkwardly stood there. Like, I don't know what to do. Just leave? Like, I don't know. We stayed until she came back, and then she just like, she totally butchered the thing too. Because we had like the internet plus like the upgrade internet, which is like, I don't know, $20 more a month or something. And when she's like, oh, your bill will be this much, she like left the 20 on there, and it's like, no, that's not what our bill's gonna be, lady, but okay. Anyway, the whole thing. Just, I'm happy to be done with them. So far on the new company, everybody's been super nice, and you know, if you have a question or concern, they're really good about answering that. You know, all service calls are completely free and next day as well with the new company, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, pretty happy about that, you know. Which actually, it was funny because the supervisor guy that was here, he's actually the guy that I had to go in my buddy's backyard and replace the line that time the dogs chewed it up before it like got buried. He's like, oh, that sucked. I had to go through that jungle over there in the corner. I was like, yeah. TVO, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. I was like, ooh, that sucks, sir. We had a good laugh about it. Wolfie, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Again, chat, sorry about Tuesday with the whole, you know, not having reliable internet, but we are on fiber now and we're rocking here at the house and everything's running great. So appreciate y'all being here. Goaty. Tutorials, what are those? It's a bit like Satisfactory in a way. Oh, calculate. Got you, goat. Okay. I got you, bro. So John needs a tipper. John needs a tipper. I don't mean like me. I mean Jonathan needs a tipper. Tipper. Hello. 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 Gun show. How's the fiber? I mean, I'm currently uploading a bunch of stuff to YouTube, live streaming, playing the game, have a 1080p stream running up there. I mean, so far so good, bro. So far so good. Now, even with the speed issues of my computers, which those are my computers, I was still able to download GTA 5 in a little over an hour for the record. So, yeah. You think the game will be good? Yeah, but don't you share like the same bank account or whatever, goat? So like, I think if you had even if you have 4 people, I feel like it's going to be chaotic, isn't it? I mean, I could be wrong in that statement, but I don't know. I feel like it's a interesting thing of a game like that to even have multiplayer, if you ask me, goat. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's going to be fun, but at the same time, I feel like it could be really weird. So, yeah. I don't know. Because that would be like, you know, putting multiplayer in almost like a City Skylines or something like that. It'd be really strange, you know? But at the same time, it could be a ton of fun. So, yeah. Oh, chat. Little update for y'all. I might have been busy in a little game called Railroads Online Tuesday night and possibly last night. Which, okay, actually, back it up. Tuesday afternoon, I figured out that you don't have to necessarily have internet to play Railroads Online. You have to have internet to start up Railroads Online. So once you get started and you're in your map, you no longer need internet to play that game. Okay? So Tuesday afternoon, when I really didn't have anything to do, because I was, you know, without internet, I couldn't stream. Yeah, there's not much track lane left, honestly, to do in Railroads. So, shared bank account, you'll have to plan with it. Okay. I got you, Cody. Okay. That's kind of cool. Pretty much rocked, yeah. Well, you see, I figured out, you know, I've been watching what's it called? Oh god. What's that show? Breaking Bad. I've been watching Breaking Bad. But a game like Railroads is kind of perfect because I don't really have to focus on it too much. I'm not running train, I'm running track. So like if I want to watch, I just got to focus on it. So I'm like half playing the game and mostly watching the show, you know? So the city will shrink. Oh, gotcha, Cody. Okay, that's cool. That's pretty neat, actually. I like that. So yeah, that's why I've been in Railroads a lot lately, is because I'm watching Breaking Bad. I don't know why I can't remember the name of that. God. Been watching Breaking Bad and, like, you know, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, chat. How far into it? You know what? Hang on one second. I don't actually know where I'm at because I just sit here and I just keep hitting new episode, next episode. I don't actually know how far into it I am. Let's see here. Breaking Bad. Wait. Okay, I thought for a second that was coming through on stream, and I was like, no, stop. Where are we at? Season 2. Oh, I'm on I finished episode 9. I guess of season 2. So, yeah, I'm not super far into it yet.
Uberry just resubscribed for 13 months. How's the high fiber diet, John?
I haven't checked anything with Productions Rocks, or not Rocks, John, no. Yuleberry, thanks for the resub for 13 months. Everything's coming out okay, so I guess it's good, right? See what I did there? Okay. All right. First driver of the season out with a concussion. Oh no. That's not good. Yeah, so I shouldn't even talk about watching Breaking Bad because I don't want anything to be spoiled, so please respect that, chat. But they just introduced Saul, the lawyer, Saul. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not sold on his character. It's kind of funny but kind of weird. So yeah, so I've seen a couple episodes with him now, I guess, maybe like 2. So if you've watched it, you know where I'm at, but hopefully gonna power through that and just watch like a lot. I know Tuesday night when I was watching, I like looked up once and it was like 10 o'clock and I was like, oh, okay, whatever, it's fine. It's not like late or anything. And then I looked up again and it was 12:30 and I was like, oh, what happened to my evening? Like it's gone, it vaporized. Oh goodness. Yuleberry, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in. Appreciate the resub. Hope all is well. In Breaking Bad, they do bad things. No, Rocks, not at all. It's all puppies and unicorns. Or something. No, they do some really bad stuff in there. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, it's terrible. I mean, season 1, episode 2, like almost made me stop watching it. But then I was like, I'll keep watching. Because Breaking Bad's one of those series that like everybody has raved about over the years to me, you know? I'm like, well, might as well give it a shot, you know? I've been looking for something to kind of focus on and watch in my downtime, so I found it. Starts slow, picks up, slows down again. I gotcha. It's all good, man. It's all good. All right. But yeah, I know I need to be careful talking about it because I know that just bringing up the show, somebody's going to say something that'll be a spoiler, and I'm be like, no. So I'll just refrain from now on. But yeah, the whole thing. But I've been watching like a ton of it. Trying to watch as much as possible. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? So I don't know if we're going to start Rust on Friday, by the way, chat, or if we're going to play Railroads. I do want to set up a Rust 4th of July spectacular. Lots of fireworks, all that good stuff, you know. But there's things about the Rust server right now that are kind of broken. And I haven't talked to Carson in like 2 weeks, maybe 3 now. So, and Carson's our guy that runs the server for us. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I should probably learn it, but yeah. Don't know how to do that /raid thingy. What you do is you go into your chat and type ! Or no, it's just do /raid. /raid and then the channel's name that you want to raid. But welcome in. How's it going? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Yeah, you got to go to your channel or go to your dashboard and there's buttons on there usually that'll tell you how to, or show you how to hit the raid button and you can pick your target. You betcha. Thanks for that follow as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate the follows, guys. Appreciate them. All right. listening to Italian music and playing ATS. What? I get the ATS, but the Italian music? It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting combo. Very interesting combo for sure. That's funny. Oh. Oh, you're Italian. That okay. That makes more sense now. All right. Oh, I know this is random chat, but I'm kind of random. Did y'all see the smoke in New York City yesterday? The wildfire smoke all over the United States, but especially in New York yesterday. Holy Hannah Montana. 100% Italian, but you got a Boston accent. No way. Get out of here. I'm kidding. But man, that smoke. Holy cow, it was terrible. Money. You got it. Oh wow. I know we're getting like a little tiny bit of it here. I can't imagine. I wouldn't be able to go outside. I wouldn't be able to breathe. I already thought about ordering an air purifier to run in this room. Which I bet you can't even get them right now, you know? God. You were there? You were in New York City yesterday? Wow. I can't imagine. Had to postpone. Oh, yeah, I can't imagine trying to play baseball in that kind of smoke. My God, you'd be out there dying. Biggest bull, hello. I don't know if it's that bad again today. I would assume it is, but I don't know. I was just, I got off the lawnmower yesterday at the farm because I cut grass. And actually, we had both zero turns out yesterday because, you know, why not? Yo, Lava, what's poppin', bro? How you doing, man? Long time no see. How's it going, dude? What's going on? Your friend spent 50 grand on a Tesla Model Y. Yep. All right. All right. All good here, Llama. All good, man. Thanks for asking. But, yeah, I got off the lawnmower yesterday, and I was going to talk to my dad. We were going to, like, work on something, but he had a phone call. It was like, we both got off the zero turns at the same time yesterday, which is great. 2 zero turns is just so much fun. He went out and cut the highway, and I cut up around the buildings. And we got done around the same time, and I got off the lawnmower, and he had a phone call, so I just, like, started scrolling TikTok, and I was like, oh, my God, what is going on, you know? Crazy. Had to stop 2 times to charge, and only cost $15. Gotcha. Interesting, interesting. But yeah, I was like, what is going on in New York right now? This is crazy. Crazy. So, hopefully they get them wildfires under control at some point, because my goodness. Insane what was going on there. Get ready, it's coming more towards. What's that? Troy, the smoke or wildfires or what? Always run up. Yeah, west, yeah. Yep. Insurance won't cover your CPAP. They claim it's not medically needed. Did you go through a sleep study, Vigorous Bull, and like all that? So if you went through a sleep study and your doctor ordered a CPAP, I would assume that it's medically necessary, but I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. That's unfortunate. You should probably talk to your doctor about that. Oh, I got you, Troy. I got you, brother. Yes, and your doctor ordered it and your insurance won't cover it. Wow. I'd call up your doctor's office, talk to them. Is what I would do. You know, Vigorous Bull, we went through a thing back in the day with Mom when she was sick, right? Wildfires. Start sports late because of the air quality. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. But anyway, back in the day, Vigorous Bull, we went through a similar thing kind of when Mom was sick. We put in to, like, get a hospital bed here at the house, you know. And Medicare was, like, not about it. They're like, nope, she doesn't need it. It's not medically necessary. Her pulmonologist, which, lung doctor, actually stepped in and, like, wrote a prescription for a hospital bed. The lung doctor was like, no, she has to have it. Like, that's all there is to it. So. All right, Sean, we'll catch you. So, yeah. Bye, Troy. Have fun at work, buddy. I know you won't, but, you know, have fun. We'll catch you later, bro. Yeah, I would talk to the doctor's office and see if they can, you know, reword anything or whatever. So yeah, because if you went through the study and then the doctor ordered it, I assume it's medically necessary. But getting insurance to understand that sometimes, you know. All right, what are we doing here, bro? Not sure what this guy's doing, but he's doing something all right. He's doing something all right. Oh, insurance is the biggest scam in the world as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not even trying to be like any kind of way, but like insurance is this huge scam. Yeah, I'm a recreational CPAP wearer user. What are you putting marijuana in that thing? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, there's no recreational use for a CPAP, bro. It's medically necessary. Oh, golly. The whole medical field is a scam. Let's be honest. The whole thing. It's all a scam, you know? Why does a hospital charge you $52 for a Band-Aid? Or they charge, you know, Medicare or insurance $52 for a Band-Aid? Really? It's a scam. The whole thing's a scam. Just saying. All a scam, chat. The whole economy's a scam. I mean, you're not wrong. Everything's a scam. Come on, Tipper, you've been causing problems. I don't know what's wrong with you. He's been acting weird all for a few minutes now. Kind of weird, y'all. 10K for an ambulance ride, exactly. You know, I heard a great story yesterday, and I can't go into details because you guys will, you guys can look it up. But we'll just put it this way. There was a company, dang it, how do I word this without giving everything away? Basically, they were going to build a headquarters, and it was going to cost like $5 million. And then like stuff happened, and they ended up spending $50 million on a completely different site, and it was like way bigger, and yeah. And it had to do with the medical world, we'll say. So it's like, yeah, it's supposed to be a $5 million project turned into a $50 million project. It's like, well, that's kind of convenient, you know, kind of odd. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. Fiber, you betcha. Oh, betcha, finally. So far, it's running great. I do have a little bit of a hiccup every once in a while in the game, but I honestly kind of feel like that might be autosaves. Or courseplay, or not courseplay, auto drive trying to figure something out. I don't think that's actually my internet when I get a little bit of a hiccup. I could be wrong, but I think it's auto drive, like pathfinding, that causes your ping to go up just a little bit because you're working the server a little harder, you know? But I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I mean, my ping's going from like 20s, 30s to like, 50, you know? How does it feel to wield the power of the fiber? You could take that comment in so many different directions. It's great. It's awesome so far. Really, Leonard? That's probably at work, right? Internet's no bueno at work. I don't know. I haven't dropped a single frame yet, Leonard, and I'm uploading to YouTube like 6 uploads. So bring it on, boys. Bring it on. So yeah. So, Twisty Up, that's actually the problem that I'm having right now as well, but I know that I have an issue with my motherboards on my computer. Dad and my brother, first time they speed tested on their computers yesterday, and they're getting like 800, 900 down and up. I'm getting like, 300 each way, so. You just had 400 ping, John? That's not good. That's not good, bro. Where did the story agree? Even you can't find it. You won your PC from a sweepstakes on a gaming website? Really? Wow. The funny thing was yesterday I went around the house and I reset. We have like a wireless access point in my basement, which I know is a terrible place to put it. But I went and reset it just for funsies. And I was standing like 6 feet away from it, and I ran a speed test on my phone. Dude, I was getting like 400 each way on like Wi-Fi on my phone, and I was like, this is awesome. This is super cool, you know? I was like, this is great. So I was happy with it, you know? Just saying. $1,000 down, only 40 up. So here's the thing, Wolf 6. I'm only getting about 30 upload right now to YouTube and stuff. That's all I'm getting. But I think that's more so my computer than anything. I don't actually know, and maybe, hey, Vigorous Bulls here. What's like the highest upload that YouTube allows? I meant to Google this yesterday because I don't actually know. Is that 30? Is that YouTube, or is that something on my computer? Which I know I have an issue with my computers. I have the parts to fix it. I just haven't had the time, really the desire to fix it, you know? So, yeah. But I don't know how fast YouTube will actually let you upload. I know I'm not going to get a gig up, you know? Realistically, a gig up is like smoke and mirrors. It doesn't really matter, you know? And 40 upload, 40 is a pretty good upload, honestly. But again, I don't know, maybe Google Drive. I don't know how fast I can upload there. I haven't tried anything yet. It'd be interesting though to mess with it. All good, Twisty. We'll catch you, bro. All good. Have a good one. But yeah, I meant to look this up last night, and then I started watching Breaking Bad, and well, you know, my night kind of disappeared after that, so yeah. My night basically disappeared after I turned it on. I have learned though that I can't watch Breaking Bad while I'm eating, because you just never know what's going to be on there. So, I've learned I can't do that. But that's all right. That's all right. Time for some more water. Always need water. Must have water. It's fresh water too, right? Right before stream. I filled it up. You betcha. All right. All right. All right. But yeah, so other than that, you know, with a little bit of issue on my computers, which actually it was funny because the installers, like, you know, they wanted to make sure I was getting the speed, so they wanted to run a speed test. So they came in here where my computers were at, and they're like, yeah, run a speed test. I was like, all right, I got you guys. And it was like really bad. I was like, oh. I didn't want to tell them, like, yeah, I have an issue with my computers. I just haven't fixed it. But that's totally what it is. I guess I'll have to fix it one of these days. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Although I'd hate to do that on a stream day because, like, ripping the computers, I have to rip the, like, whole setup apart basically to do it. I just need to do it though, you know. Need to clean the computers too, so 2 stones with 1 bird kind of thing, you know. Plus, I actually have some new fans to put in the one computer because the fan on the side, like, it still works. It just makes a god-awful noise. So I unplugged it a while ago. It's on the stream PC, though. It doesn't make nearly as much heat as the gamer, so it'll be fine. So it's fine. It's all good. And by the way, speaking of the what's it called? The upload and download speed. Soon. And they didn't know how soon. But they're actually going to be going to 2.5 gig speed for their highest plan. Of course, it'll cost more, but no, 2 stones with 1 bird. Rocks. You had to think about that one, didn't you? You're like, wait a minute. Yes, 2 stones or 1 bird. Wait, 2 birds, 1 stone. Yes. Anyway, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. How's it going? What's poppin'? But yeah, so they're going to 2.5 gig up and down soon. Apparently, they have new modems for it. They haven't actually rolled it out yet, but soon they said, and I was like, that's interesting. Want the good or bad answer? Yes. Hawaiian. Nice, Sean. Nice. What is Hawaiian marinade? Is that like pineapple juice? I don't know what that would be. I'm not cultured. Sorry. Not cultured. My bad. 2.5? No, I won't be getting the 2.5 gig. There's no reason. Oh, it's a brand. Okay, I got you, Sean. All right. 90 minutes for these fields. Not bad. No, not bad with 2 combines, John. No. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, to be honest. Biggest Bull has the answer I'm looking for, and I'm dying to know. Biggest Bull. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. There's no limit. What's the bad answer? Lori's marinade Hawaiian. I got you, Sean. I think we're having tacos for dinner tonight. Or I'm going to have like nachos. Nacho cheese. I don't know. I saw there was ground beef in my fridge. But I also, I don't know what else I have. That's about it. About all I can tell you. So that's the good answer. There's no limit. What's the bad answer? I know I have an issue with my computer. So like I said, yeah. It's a whole thing. I just gotta like. I guess the other thing I haven't actually looked at yet is if there's even enough room inside the streaming PC for a network card. Because I had a video card in there, obviously, plus 2 capture cards. I think there's room for 1 more. I think. Technically, I don't need the 2nd capture card, but if I ever do Achievement Hunt on Xbox, I'll want the 2nd capture card. So, Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Mess with config files to fix it, really? Or I just fix the network issue and see what happens. How about that? Because that's probably what it really is. So yeah. I actually wanted to see if First Time can upload something like to YouTube just to see what kind of speeds he's getting. You know, if he's not getting much more than I'm getting, well, then there's no reason to be like doing what I need to do. Although I still want to put the network cards in because hopefully that'll mean I'll get higher transfer speeds between the two computers. It's just the big issue to begin with, so it's a whole thing. He's running away. Wait, is that new Vegas Bowl? I've never seen that one. Dude, I want that. That is sick, Vegas Bowl. New Lego set in Discord. It's pretty sick looking, bro. I want that. Oh, yes. That's pretty sick looking, honestly. But anyways, we're going to be done with regular corn harvest. We have to chaff. We have to chaff next, y'all. Oh boy. Ordering now. Leonard, that's really nice of you to send me one. That's so nice of you, sir. Like the older Hector set box, yeah. Oh, sealed but old. Okay, that's not a new. I gotcha. I don't know that I've ever seen that crane. That's sick, though. That is pretty sick. It's really nice of you to send one, though, Leonard. That's, wow, super kind of you. Thank you. Send it via fiber? All right, bet. That cable's not very big in my backyard. I don't think it'll fit. Some assembly will be required, okay? Like a 3D printer to go ahead and just print each part, you know? Just saying. Oh, man. Alright. We are not empty. We have 71 whole liters on board. Come on. Problem is, if I back up, then it just ruins everything, so. We're just gonna sit tight. Be patient. Come on. Mail a pick, technically. Okay. Thanks, Leonard. Really appreciate you. You got the Bugatti Blazer? Awesome, bro. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I've got the rotator they came out with, and I bought it like as soon as it was available. And to be honest, it is still sitting in the box, unopened. And I don't know that I'm ever going to open it. To be perfectly honest, I don't know. I would love to open it, like put it together and like, you know, stream building Legos or something. I think that'd be a lot of fun, but like, I don't think I'm ever going to open it. Yeah, I don't think I am. Because it's already worth more money than when I bought it. So I don't know if I'll ever sell it, but like, you know, the whole thing. Holy Hannah Montana, Vigorous Bull. Vigorous Bull just sent me the link for that crate on Amazon. All right, on Amazon or on eBay. Sorry. Yeah, we'll probably run the wagon. Open, almost done building it. Nice. $839, guys, for that crate. Oh my goodness. That is so much money. That's like a server PC, guys. That is so much money. Oh man, Sackerless not really like what you have.